So Back to the Wild activities take place here in the beautiful gardens and grounds of Hellens Manor, which includes 57 acres of Hall Wood, which is beautiful ancient woodland about a mile away from the main manor house. We work with youth organisations from across the 3 counties, and the projects we deliver are either day projects or young people can come out to stay or 1 or 2 nights as part of a residential.
Hi, I'm Tim Gunner, one of the directors for Back to the Wild CIC. We should have been at Hellens Garden Festival this weekend, but through the magic of digital age, we're able to bring you some activities that we hope you enjoy. This is one of our partner organisations, Outback to Basics, Dan, Naomi and Maggie. Hope you enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Maggie, and today I'm going to give you a lesson on how to make sausage rolls, but first we're going to make the fire. So, because it's been raining, there are not many dry patches. So if you look on the floor, if you pick up this, what is it? Wet. Can't use that because water puts out fires, it doesn't make fires. So, where would you hide? Under the leaves where it's dry. So what you have to do is see this, so this and that's snap and crackle. If it's like this, still got bend in it, that's still alive, so don't pick that. Pick lots of these little tiny sticks or bigger sticks. So I've collected this big pile. So, if you don't know how to light a fire, you've never used a lighter before, this is a tip. So, just use your hands first. You can be anywhere. You can even be on the toilet. So, what you do is put your hands together, is push, lift, scrape. Yeah. Push, lift, scrape. Yeah, high five. Should we go show Mummy? Yeah, So, what you do is you do exactly what you did on your hands, but this. Push, lift, scrape. Push, lift, scrape. You can see I'm making a spark. Just do it quite quickly. This is called a Pharisee rod. Did you know that the sparks are up to 2,000 degrees? Fire lighting is all about being prepared. So, we've got 1s, 2s and 3s. So the ones you need is thick as a matchstick. Next, you need as thick as your finger. Not these bits. That bit. And then you need probably as thick as this, which is almost as thick as your wrist. A bit thicker. Like I said, fire lighting is all about being prepared. We've got our 1s, 2s and 3s. This is the tinder, cotton wool balls. You could also use the inner bark from trees. So what we're going to do now is get a handful and put them there, in the fire pit. But instead of just putting them like that, neater, like this. Like, not exactly pull them apart, but get them all fluffy like this. Almost like a moustache. Then you put them in a good pile. The fluffier they are, the more chance of them taking a spark. Make them a bit like a cloud. Next, get your firelighter and the number 1. is how you make a fire. Now, you can put your fire lights down some way. There, then wait till those catch fire. Make sure you don't stand in the way where the wind is going, because that will mean the smoke's floating along the wind. Just like that, it catches fire. Number 2's go there. Bit bigger this time though. Then you put them on. See, now you get a nice and big fire. But remember, to keep the fire going, you'll need your number 3's. So, we'll just bring them over. Put them down. And you can warm your hands if they're cold. Well, you could do it in your house, in the fireplace, but I guess you don't really want to cook hot dogs in your fireplace. Here we are, cooking some sausages. They can be any type. So you make sure the pan's steady, put in some oil, and then you put the sausages in and let them cook. And make sure your pan's not wobbly. And so then you need to get a stick. It's probably going to be about as big as your sausage, because you're going to make some bread to wrap around there, and then you're going to take off the bread once it's cooked, put your sausage in, and how yummy could that be? Well, the things you need are a bowl, your self-raising flour, a spoon, and some water. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a good big handful and pop it in the bowl. 2 handfuls in fact, and plop the second one in the bowl. Then you're going to squeeze the water, only a little bit, about that much. A little bit more though. Now you're going to stir, 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 stir. Now, right now we're making our very good bread. You see, we've mixed it enough. We've got it into a bowl. It's not sticking to the edges, is it? So get it in your hands and go like this and squint it each time it hits your hand. See my knife safety video if you want to learn how to use a knife properly. Take the knife out, put the sheath down. Always away from your hand. We're carving this bit off because we're going to put the bread on it, and we don't want it to be dirty, do we? We put our knife back in its sheath. Imagine this is a sausage, because you need your stick to be the size of the sausage, so when you put the bread on it, you can fit your sausage in the bread. So, you see now we've got it into a ball. Well, we don't need it in a ball. We need a sausage. So roll it into a sausage shape. Go get your stick. You just squeeze it onto the stick in your sausage shape. So wrap it around like that and then squeeze it on. This one's gluten-free, so it might be a bit crumbly, yet you can experiment with your other flour. You're going to bake the bread until it's golden brown all the way around. So just rest it on your fire pan, kneel on one knee and the other knee standing up, and just keep twisting it around. This should take about 10 minutes. So now we've got our cooked bread. I know that it's cooked because when I tap it, it seems hollow. I'm going to twist it off gently now. Because if it breaks, ta-da! Now I'm going to put my ketchup inside and sausage inside. Ketchup! tomato ketchup all down my leg because I squeezed it too hard. So make sure you don't do it. And now the tomato ketchup's coming out. That's it. So make sure you're more careful next time. What could be better than this?